It was the morning after Gordon had gone off the rails and taken a dip in the ditch. As he puffed out of the sheds, Marklin, Bill, and Ben saw a chance for a tease. "Good morning, Gordon," grinned Marklin. "You look as if you had a mud bath," laughed Bill. "Be a sensible engine, have a shower instead," chortled Ben. Gordon snorted. "I haven't time to dawdle over my appearances like fussy little tank engines do." The wind blew stronger as the big blue engine steamed along. "Phew, Gordon, slow down," called his driver. This made Gordon even crosser. "I'll be dirty and late, he hissed. At Lower Tidmouth Station was a sign, "All trains must wash down daily," with an extra note by the Fat Controller, "Usefulness before cleanliness." James had just finished being clean. "Come on, Gordon," said his driver. "You'll feel better after a good hose down." "Pah!" snorted Gordon, and he angrily let off steam, covering poor James in mud. "You are a very naughty engine," said Gordon's driver. "Now James will need another shower. You will have to wait your turn till later." "Good riddance," huffed Gordon. "I'm far too busy to waste time with water." He finished his journey safely and steamed into the big station. The Fat Controller was waiting. So was Gordon's coaches and the passengers. "Goodness gracious," said the Fat Controller. "You can't pull the train. Henry will have to do it. Gordon, you better get clean straight away." Gordon was soon being clean. "Mind my eyes," he grumbled. "Shut it, silly," grunted a workman. "Oi, did you ever see such mud, Bert?" "No, I haven't, Alf," said another. "You ought to be ashamed, Gordon, giving us extra work." The hosing and scrubbing stopped. Gordon opened one eye, but shut it quickly. "Wake up, Gordon," said the Fat Controller sternly, "and listen to me. You will pull no more coaches until you are a really useful engine." So Gordon had to spend the rest of his time and day pulling trucks. Goods trains," he spluttered. He felt his position deeply as he bumped them hard. "That's for you, and you, and you." "Trucks will be trucks," laughed James. "They won't with me," puffed Gordon. "I'll teach them. Go on." And another truck screeched away. "They tried to push me down this morning," he went on. "Be careful, it's slippery there. You may probably need some help." "Ha! I don't need help on hills," replied James huffily. "You think you know everything, Gordon." Gordon just laughed and got ready for his next train. James went away to take the express. "Slippery hills indeed," he snorted as soon as the guard whistle blew. "I don't need help. Come on, come on." All in good time, grumbled the coaches. The train was soon running nicely, but a distant signal checked them close to Gordon's Hill. Gordon's Hill used to be bleak and bare. Strong winds from the sea make it hard to climb. Trees were planted to give shelter, and in summer the trains run through a leafy avenue. Now autumn has come, and dead leaves fell. The wind usually puffed them away, but today rain made them heavy, and they did not move. Even though the storm had passed, the hill was still difficult to climb. James knew this. The home signal shone clear, and James began to go faster. I can do it, he puffed. Halfway up, he was not so sure. I must do it. But try as he could, his wheels slipped on the leaves. He couldn't pull the train at all. What's the matter? He panted. Steady, old boy, steady, warned his driver. His fireman put sand on the rails to help him grip. But James's wheels spun so fast that it ground the sand and leaves into slippery mud, making things worse than before. The train slowly stopped. Then, "Help! Help!" whistled James. His wheels were turning forward, but the heavy coaches pulled him backwards. The whole train started slipping down the hill. His driver shut off steam and put on the brakes. Then, carefully and skillfully, he stopped the train. "Phew!" He sat down and mopped his face. "I never know that to happen before." "I have," said the fireman. In Bincombe Tunnel, Southern Region. The guard poked his face into the cab. Now what? He asked. Back to the station, said the fireman, taking charge, and sent for a banker. But Gordon, who had followed with the goods train and saw everything, pulled up alongside. I thought you could climb hills, he chuckled. James didn't answer. He had no steam. Oh well, we live and learn. Never mind, little James. I'm going to push behind. Whistle when you're ready. Gordon left his trucks in the siding and buffered up to the coaches. James waited until he had plenty of steam. And then, beep beep, poop poop, they were off. The greasy rails tried to make them slip back to the bottom, but they puffed bravely on. Pull hard, huffed Gordon. We'll do it, added James. Pull hard, we'll do it, they puffed together. Clouds of smoke and steam tunneled from the snorting engines. We can't do it, said James. We will do it, said Gordon. At last they reached the top. We done it, we done it. Beep beep, thank you, goodbye, whistled James. Poop poop, answered Gordon. Goodbye. He watched the coaches blissfully until they were out of sight. Then slowly he trundled back to his waiting trucks. That night the Fat Controller came to see him. I am very proud of you, Gordon, he said. It will be a while before I can trust you to pull coaches again. However, if you understand that having a good washdown is essential to any engine, then I may allow it. Thank you, sir, smiled Gordon. The other engines settled happily to sleep. Dirty or clean, I'm a famous machine, declared Gordon grandly. But no one heard but him.